turn on all that. All right, let me get a coin real fast. Do I have any like really cool coins? I could have sworn I did. I don't know, I'll just use like a quarter. Oh, there's one. All right, quarter. Quarter is from the year 1988. All right. Let me make sure I turn on all my live chat and streaming. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the scrim of the century. We have cousin versus cousin. We have N1njaPugMC, and we have the legend himself, Springy327. I don't know why we're in a thing right now. What happened to coin flip? Bruh. The whole century. Yeah, the whole century. I'm going to be commentating. It's going to be great. I was going to flip a coin, but to see who got first pick, but I guess we're not flipping coins anymore. Who DM'd me? Am I doing coin flip or what? I guess not. I guess we're not doing coin flip. All right. The first game, I just went and found a coin for nothing. All right. Here we go. Springy327. This is a best of 7. We will see who prevails. The cousin v cousin. In one corner, we have the legend himself, out of retirement for experts say could be the 5th time, just to scrim against his cousin. And the other corner of the map, already rushing mid, the mister with all the hot sisters in leather armor and iron sword, N1njaPugMC, also known as Tiny Ninja Kaden. The match is already off to a heated start, with both players pushing mid immediately and Springy taking over before back home scrolling just before Kaden arrives. The bed remains intact, and Springy regains control of the middle diamond generator. N1njaPug is still reluctant to make a bed defense. But will this pride cost him the game? Second round of PvP leaves Springy again victorious with the superior armor advantage. While N1njaPug seems to be rethinking his life choices. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just going to go and do the same thing over again and hope for a different result. What was Einstein's definition of insanity? I don't know. So yeah, this is the best of 7. In case you didn't hear it when I said before, but yeah, that's what that is. Springy's gearing up at his base, purchasing a diamond sword, enchanted by the looks of it. But all that time spent gearing up is giving N1njaPug quite the advantage in the diamond collection. He's running between mid and sides to try to get the most amount of diamonds before going all the way to purple to do a little bit of aggressive capitalism. Oh, but while he was away, Springy327 has broken his 700 or 7,500th bed. That was stupid. Ignore that. Springy broke his bed. Yippee! I'm so good at commentating. Subscribe. I feel like there should be music going on in the background, but this is going to be a video, so Springy's going to make a video out of it, so I'm not going to put any music on. All right, with the bed destroyed, Ninja Pug is at a severe disadvantage in gear as well, missing all the fireballs. His only hope is to possibly pearl away to safety. Oh, the gapple in the shop. Oh, and he might escape. Little hiccup on the bridge, quickly recovered. And Ninja is on the run again. Leading by just a couple seconds. Oh! And Ninja has won the first PvP of the encounter. Surviving for just a little bit longer until Springy regains his wits and returns to the battle. I'm so good at commentating. Subscribe. Springy is already rushing mid, but Ninja Pug is gone. Back to his base, spending those valuable diamonds on upgraded gear and enchantments. Springy knows you'll be playing the long game against him, so he's getting diamonds as well before disappearing back to his own base. Just in time for Ninja to return and take over mid again. Springy's making a return to mid, but too late because he's already gone back home. Back home scrolls. Yippee! I'm not going to make a video out of this probably. I'm just going to give the footage to Springy. And yet another dodged encounter. Oh, oh my gosh. Ooh, Springy has purchased iron armor, as well as a mining fatigue totem, which will inhibit Ninja from breaking his bed defense. And experts predict that he's also purchasing lots of gapples and back home scrolls. And possibly TNT. Ninja's back at his own base, gearing up a little more before the inevitable final conflict. But I have got to say, Springy does look like he will pull the win in this first match. It's not looking good for Ninja. Ugh. Oh. Ninja appears to be pushing, but Springy is ready. Relying on the bombs to break the mining fatigue totem. And the pearl to escape. Springy has bought quite a lot of explosives, but Ninja bought pearls, so he is able to safely escape and stay alive for just a couple more minutes. Springy's investing in turrets. But all the time he's spent improving his own defenses, NinjaPug is gaining lots of valuable diamonds, which can be used to purchase pearls and additional armor, even long-range weapons. Both players are heading to mid, possibly for the final encounter. And it has started. Springy's falling back, allowing Ninja to just keep on farming those diamonds. And with the pearl, he's in! With a blindness totem of his own, but all the turrets are definitely throwing him off, gonna give him a little bit of a hard time. Oh, but that was the explosion that ended the game. Springy327 is victorious in this first match. Let me update the scoreboard. Springy 1, Ninja 0. Oh my gosh, what is that? First match has ended. On to the second. It's not letting me choose spectator. What's up, Chip? I'm commentating the epic 1v1 of Springy versus NinjaPug. Who are these so-called experts? My experts have asked to remain nameless. I could have sworn I had a... Where the heck did I put my quarter? Oh, it's right there. Ugh. Best of 7, so first 4 wins will win it all. Alright. As the second game now starts, we're playing on Ninja's favored map, Pyramid. The two players are adjacent to each other, just like last time. And Ninja, again, going for the early rush, just barely making that jump with the block placement. And getting those early game diamonds. Springy, on the other hand, is still going with the strategy of wooden bed defense and chain armor before he leaves his island. Ninja is already being pretty aggressive, pushing immediately. Possibly hoping to catch him unawares. And he's down. Oh my gosh, aggressive capitalism in the middle of a scrim. I am so proud. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Springy regained control of mid. NinjaPug immediately rushing again. And some conflict. And Ninja is again, looks like he's rushing for the second time in as many minutes. Hopefully he brought a fireball. He did not. He is putting together a quick bed defense, though. which is definitely improvement from last time. Springy is definitely grabbing a lot more diamonds than Ninja, though. And that's something that Ninja will have to fix if he hopes to pull the win this second time. Who do we want to win? You can choose. Let me... Oh, wait, no, not that. If... Oh, wait, I can't go AFK. Something's happening. Oh, with the fireball! Oh, and he has broken Springy's bed. Springy has the gear advantage, but Ninja Pug is... Ninja Pug still has a bed. I'm so good at commentating. Subscribe. I'm amazing. Ninja going for diamonds, hoping to play the long game with Springy. But I doubt that Springy will let that happen because he knows his best chance is to break his bed as soon as he can. Knocking him into the void will ensure that he keeps none of those diamonds that he was just farming. And now he has mid all to himself. With the back home scroll, he is gone before Ninja even gets back to mid. And now he's ready to go back in with a couple diamonds. Going for the side rush, going for the side rush. Speedrunner favored strategy. And it looks like Ninja Pug's bed is gone. Along with it, his advantage. Springy now outranks him in gear and is favored to win this match. However, Springy doesn't know where Ninja is over at Purple Base, unless he looks at the very obvious bridge right there. He has no idea where he could be, unless he looks at this very obvious bridge right here. But with the back home scroll, Springy is back at his base, ready to cash in those diamonds and stack up on gold and iron, which he'll probably use to buy more back home scrolls, some golden apples, and TNT, which helped him win last game. Seeing the open mid, Ninja takes the advantage. But Springy is not going to let him have it for long. With the cross-court fireball, that is the game! Twice in a row, Springy wins with the help of explosives. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh. That was like pure cinema right there. Let me do that and that and that. All right. Oh, hold up. I got to change the Springy wins to 2. Springy has a 2-0 lead over Ninja. Yo, what's up, Wayland Blade? I'm commentating on Springy versus Ninja. The Battle of the Cousins. Springy is at a 2-0 lead. Definitely favored to win this. And as we enter round 3, you have to wonder if Ninja is going to try and change his strategy to better adapt against Springy. While he did improve in the second game as opposed to the first one, it is not enough if he wants to pull the win. Springy taking initiative and doing the initial first run. Without a bed defense, he is grabbing those first diamonds, predicting accurately that NinjaPug would wait for chain armor to go in first. With those extra diamonds right in the beginning, Springy already has a substantial advantage. Springy's returning to mid, just in time for Caden to go back home with a back home scroll. Both players are still without any sort of bed defense. Ready to go. I have no idea where Springy went. Springy went that way, I think. Where'd Springy go? Is he back at his base? He's back at his base. Alright. W commentator. Subscribe. You better at commentary than most YouTubers. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm pretty bad, though. Feels a bit like one of those nature documentaries. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a sports one, but I'm not very good at sports commentating. Ninja has constructed a bed defense of clay. Springy will need a toothpick to get through it. And a mining fatigue totem will cost him valuable seconds in that process. Oh! And the mistimed back home scroll allows Ninja to get a couple hits on Springy. He's on the run. Springy is returning to purple base. Doing some aggressive capitalism. And yet another combat ensues. The iron armor. Springy might not win this fight because he did get hit while purchasing the armor. Even though he has the gear advantage. Mid-fight Gapple. Not a good idea. Springy had him in a corner, but he got out, and Springy is now fleeing. I have an earbud in. Yet another mid-fight Gapple. Springy unable to get the killing blow even with the imperative armor. I don't know why I said imperative. That's not the right word to use there. But he missed the back home scroll again. With Caden disrupting that. Possibly at the cost of his own life. He is now fleeing, allowing Springy to back home scroll in peace. Springy getting re-geared, with Caden now controlling mid and collecting lots of diamonds. Just in time for Springy to arrive and regain control. With both players still having a bed and now iron armor both, it looks like this could be anyone's game. Ninja's bed defense is unarguably superior. All it would take to get through this would just be a well-placed fireball. Players are once again taking subscribe. The players are once again taking turns controlling mid and farming diamonds, only to back home scroll. Oh, and the well-placed TNT, almost perfect timing. Springy again with the dominant sword. And the malfunctioning jump pad definitely is costing NinjaPug some ground. NinjaPug leaving his base exposed, going to yellow. Springy is not taking the bait. He's just going to go back home and cash in those diamonds. Pirate, could I do this sometime? Yeah, for sure. You're at a wedding right now? That's hilarious. Yeah, you can't miss this 1v1 of the century, bro. Springy's rushing. Ninja's already gone. Back to his own base with another back home scroll. Sooner or later, one of these players will have to take initiative and rush the other bed. But until then, this could really be anybody's game. All it could take is a well-placed TNT to end it. Springy retreating with his wealth. Oh, and the side rush. But he changed his mind? Nope, with the pearl and the side rush, Springy gets the blue bed. Ninja, instead of taking the bait and going for Springy's bed in return, is going to cash in at purple base, hoping to survive a little longer, even though he has a severe disadvantage. That definitely was an almost missed jump. That would have ended the game right there if not for a pearl. Oh, almost perfect timing, but just a little off. The incredible combo from Ninja and the pearls flying everywhere. Springy cannot get away. He's gappled. He's back in the fight. Ninja doesn't seem to realize that his bed is broken. That he will need to take out Springy's if he wants to pull the win. One-on-one combat. They seem pretty even. And Ninja going for the bed with just a few seconds lead, doubling that with the pearl. Springy just giving up his bed in order to farm more diamonds. They're playing I'm a Believer from Shrek. Bro, that sounds like my kind of wedding. I've done that at both of the weddings that I've played at. Ended with I'm a Believer. NinjaPug possibly has the superior advantage here now, having just broken his bed and cashed in quite a bit of goodies. Springy is attempting to make a run for the store. I lost him. I don't know where he went. Apparently so did Ninja. He's at purple base. And back home scroll. He's back at his base. Springy cashing in his diamonds. Ninja getting some as we speak. This once again could very well be anybody's game. It all comes down to if Springy can throw a fireball again or not. Springy coming back in. Caden hiding in the box. Explodes the box and back home scrolls. Did not catch Springy anywhere near the explosion, unfortunately, which is probably what he was trying to do. But with a safe escape, it's not really a failed plan. Springy controlling mid. Ninja with a pearl is back ready to challenge. Springy using a lot of blindness totems and even a regen totem, which will definitely help him when it comes down to this 1v1. Caden evening the odds a little bit with the extra blindness totems. Both of them are now gone. Ninja with the pearl to safety and the TNT has Springy up against... Oh, and he pearled. The pearl did not land, but both players are still alive. Going in for another encounter. Blindness totems again. The blindness totems are gone. The pearls, the gapples. More blindness totems. Springy needs to get out of here. Retreating to his own base, hoping to purchase some more blindness totems. What's up, Buster? I'm commentating on a Bedwars match. Peak stream, thanks, bro, appreciate it. Springy pearling back to take over mid, losing no time, while Caden is over here cashing in. TNT Rain has just begun mere seconds ago. Death match is in under 5 minutes, but Springy is not going to wait that long, taking the fight to Caden on his own base. Both blindness totems are down. And it's another 1v1 with an expertly placed blindness totem inside the square. Inside the stair makes it very nearly impossible to break. Ninja retreating and going for the diamonds. Caden looks like he has the advantage with his PvP. That is very true. Springy sneaking up on him with the TNT. Almost winning the third straight game using explosives. Barely landed pearls in time. Caden definitely looks dominant in PvP right now. But with the blindness totem, it looks like it could be Springy's game for the third time in a row. Armor is breaking. Caden has lost his regen hat, and just like that, he loses the third game. Let me update the scoreboard. Caden will have to come back 3-0, winning the next 4 games in order to have the trophy. Wait, before you start next one, I gotta go AFK for 1 minute. Okay, I just didn't send, okay. Alright, be right back. No, you cannot join, I'm just commentating this 1v1, sorry. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I'm back and ready. This match could decide it all, folks. Let's see. Do pirate map for real. Do pirate map for real. Alright. Heading into the fourth match, Springy has a commanding lead. This game could decide it all, but not if Ninja has anything to say about it. Early game strategies have gone back to the way they were in the beginning, with Caden abandoning his bed defense and ignoring the diamonds, just going straight for Springy's bed. Oh, and he gets it! Before Springy can block off with wood, and Caden is at a severe advantage, and Springy walks into the void! The Springy strat, oh my gosh! And that is the first win for Caden in just 34 seconds, keeping this from being a shutaway game. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. That was pure cinema. That was amazing. Why is this lag happening? This is like very bad lag. That was beautiful. I literally have not moved. Okay. Bugrock for real. What is this? The Hive is less laggy than Cubecraft. Well, I've never seen Well, I've only ever seen Cubecraft this laggy one other time. Alright, spectating. Alright, the fifth game. Let's see. Too many animations. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't really see hackers that often on Cubecraft, though. Waiting on Smooth to go spectator. There we go. Fuel my gambling addiction. Lucky Towers is peak, especially for content farm. Short streaming Lucky Towers, it's incredible. All right, here we go. as we head into the 5th match. You gotta wonder what's going through these guys' heads. Springy just lost a match in just 34 seconds just to a misplaced bridge. You gotta wonder if he will change his strategy in anticipation of Caden doing the same thing again, and it looks like he might be doing just that. Yep, going straight to mid, ignoring the diamonds, going straight for the base. Springy doing a half bed defense and not going to finish it in time with the gear advantage. Springy loses the bed, but he's still alive, still fighting. Caden now with his bed exposed, farming diamonds and returning to defend. Back home scrolls. Springy and Caden are once again just taking turns owning mid and farming diamonds. Springy looks like he's going for the side rush, possibly. Yes, he is going for the side rush. Caden still has not defended his bed. It could come down to this. Springy survives the fireball. Now both players are without a bed. Springy is in the dominant position with chain and regen, as well as some upgrades. Do potions qualify as performance-enhancing drugs? I say yes. Ninja is owning mid. Springy is coming to challenge. Springy does not fall for the TNT trap, and Ninja is on the run. Springy content to just remain there and collect all of the diamonds he can. Caden looks like he has a pretty decently good chance at pulling a second victory, but he still has quite a long ways to go if he wants to win the whole thing. Springy is rushing him at yellow. Fireballs will slow him down for just a minute, but not long enough. Near miss on the fall there. With the TNT baiting. The stairs are open and the PvP on the roof. The incredible block clutches are no match for the TNT, unfortunately, and it looks like this will be the game. Springy327 out of retirement for the 4th time, taking home another title at the better Bedwars cousin. All right, that is, yeah, that's the game, right? All right, is that it? Now special game. Uh-oh. What's the special game? Me and Caden versus Nitro. Uh-oh. What? No, I want to spectate. All right. Here we go. Here's a special game just for you guys. We have Smooth Nitro, generally regarded as one of the top Bedwars players on Bedrock Edition, versus the cousins, Springy327 and N1njaPugMC, now joining forces to take down this Frenchman. Springy with the immediate diamond rush. Smooth with the bed defense. And immediately coming to recontrol diamonds. Springy missing the parkour, but going home from the side anyways. With the 2v1, might be too much for Smooth, although he has the dominant gear, and that is Springy down. Ninja going for the bed, and block tricks himself. Springy strat. Actually, that might be the cadence strat when you block trick yourself. And the second combat. Smooth is definitely collecting a lot more diamonds than he should be if the Springy and Ninja want him to win. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Subscribe. Combat! PvP! Smooth drag clicking. Ban! And there goes, now that's a Springy strat. The French. Ninja struggling with the parkour as he goes back to reclaim control of mid, and Smooth returning with lots of upgrades. It looks like Smooth has the superior advantage on the field right now. And he's taking that advantage all the way home with the bed break. There's nothing they can do. They're halfway across the map. Smooth just broke that with his fist. But does he have a back home scroll? He does. Will he get there in time? He will. Scares off Springy and Ninja, who are now, even though they outnumber Smooth, definitely not in the superior position on the field. With only one life apiece. Their bed is gone. All they can hope to do is stack up. Ugh. And that's what they're doing. Meanwhile, Smooth is collecting lots of diamonds, which will probably make him nearly impossible to defeat. Well-placed fireball was not well-placed enough. Smooth survives. And the cousins retake control of mid. Another fireball. And Smooth returns. Looks like he's going to pursue the cousins back to their base. If he makes landfall, it might be over. Fending him off successfully. But just baiting with fireballs. And they both survive with the block clutches. Smooth goes home, collects more diamonds, and hopes to buy more explosives. Springy going out alone to try and take on Smooth with a gapple and a diamond sword. Smooth's explosive. Oh, that was Springy's explosive. Okay, I was about to say Springy's just going to die here. Ninja waiting on the fringes to offer backup. which Springy looks like he's gonna need. The 2v1, Smooth is fleeing with all of his diamonds. Cashing in. And Springy is farming diamonds at mid. Back home scroll, and Smooth now looks completely maxed out with enchanted iron armor, as well as the regen hat. Going for mid. And content to just collect some more diamonds. Ninja now has also looks like maxed out armor. Both of the cousins do. Which means they could very possibly stand a chance in a 2v1. However, they will need to break his bed for that 2v1 to do any good. Smooth still not bothering to beef up his defense, confident enough that they will not be able to succeed against him. With the 2v1 and a blindness totem, that definitely will even the odds a little bit. Blindness totem is down. Smooth is at the disadvantage. But he makes the PvP, he makes the parkour, and he's coming back in for round 2. How goes the match? Springy won 4-1. This is a bonus match. 2v1 versus Nitro. Nitro with the Pearl, and Caden is gone. But Springy got the bed. It is now the 1v1. Springy versus Nitro. Nitro has better skills, but Springy is no stranger to being the underdog. He could very well make this match into a win. All it takes is a couple explosives and some back home scrolls. Going in for possibly the final encounter at mid. Springy missing the parkour. And able to dodge right under Nitro, but not able to finish off the blindness totem before the PvP starts. And Nitro takes the win. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I guess I can remove the overlay now. There we go. Alright, is that it? Is it over? What's happening here? What? Okay, I'm just lagging a lot. This lag is actually insane. Bro, what is this lag? It's not even letting me do the /lag command. Oh. Bro, this is actually insane. Bro, what is this? Bro. Bro. Alright. Are we doing 3v1 or should I end stream? Bruh. This is lag is like unplayable. It's only in lobbies though. Yeah, what's my ping right now? Flash ping. Yeah, they won't even let me do slash ping. End stream, JK, okay. End stream. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Go subscribe to Springy and Caden, both. And I will see you guys later, or tomorrow, or next time, whatever. Merry early Christmas. Blah, blah, blah.